Hello guys, it's Alex and welcome back to another episode of F1 My Team Career Mode. This will be episode 4 at Baku, where the one aim is just to finish. You can see I'm rock bottom of the standings. I've DNF'd every race. So I do like Baku, but I'm not aiming for points. I'm aiming to finish, which is a bit disappointing, but here we are. And before we even start, I've got to take a grid penalty just to get a new control electronics because the other two are broke. So I'm going to be taking a grid penalty wherever I finish in qualifying, which is just even better news. But yeah, let's just get into it. So here we go, on the last straight you can see I've gained quite a lot of time here. 1.6 seconds, it's going up a bit, not a lot but it's going up a bit more. Here we go, across the line, up to P12, ahead of a Ferrari of Leclerc as well, which is very good. So I think I'll go back, I think that's going to be my last run for today. I don't think I've got enough time to go out again, so hopefully that's enough to get through. So Charles Leclerc actually got fastest in that session at the end of that, but let's see, did I do enough to get through? We did. So we got into P15. Not too good for my teammate though. He's way off the pace, half a second off the pace, but we've got into Q2 anyway, so that's a good thing. So here we go, and I've just realised the ICE is getting worn, so I might need to replace another component before the race and take an even bigger penalty. There we go, going across the line, not expecting much on the mediums. P6, P7. I mean, it'll do, it was just a banker lap. So here we go, on the final running lap, and then I've just looked, I need to change, why am I doing this actually? I need to change a component. Wait, there's only one lap of fuel, okay. I need to change a component and the penalty is starting at the back of the grid. So I'm thinking I might just change all my components because if I have to change it, otherwise I'm literally just going to be a sit and duck again or probably DNF. So I don't know why am I doing this run, because I'm going to start bottom anyway. I guess I just wanted to see where I'd be. But yeah, I can change a whole new engine now because Parc Fermé rules means I have to start at the back of the grid. But if I have to do that for one component, I might as well do that for all of them, sort of thing. But yeah, we'll see. Coming across the line, I haven't gained too much time here. I think the engine is, as you can hear, probably it's not. Doesn't sound too good, so I'm going to have to replace the parts, unfortunately.
Good afternoon and welcome to Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. So let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's 3.7 miles around a lap of Baku City Circuit then, with 7 rights and 13 lefts, giving us a total of 20 corners. Watch out for the safety car today. Incidents are already common on this circuit, and the wet conditions will only make things worse, particularly through the incredibly narrow turn 8. It's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Whereas a driver, there are 3 big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Sainz, Sergio Perez and Leclerc, Vettel, Fernando Alonso, Gasly and Yuki Tsunoda, Stroll, Ocon, Lando Norris and Verstappen. They've taken a grid penalty. Raikkonen, Mick Schumacher, George Russell and Nicholas Latifi, Mazepin, Joe, Giovinazzi and Alexander, It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
So it looks like a lot of people took grid penalties there. So we're starting on medium tyres. Wow, okay. That's interesting. I think I'm going to go for a one stop, and hards will be the best in the rain anyway. Bit more grip. Let me just see what... I don't understand why we're all on soft tyres if it's raining, but hey ho, here we go. So this could be quite interesting actually, so here we go. And off we go, P22, last of the grid. Let's see what we can do. So, a very, very slow start. I'm going to dive bomb down the inside, put a bit of ERS on, keep on this inside line. Brake, brake, brake. And up we go. ERS on early. Now it's just a sprint race. And Latifi's got the better speeds. It looks like he is on softer tyres, but it's raining. Tell you what, it's very hard to brake. We've dive bombed the inside of Raikkonen here. Oh my lord, the grip. You don't understand how... I don't know why we've all done this. Someone's dive bombing me down the inside there. Who's that? Schumacher. And us all fighting is not helping us to get points later on, but this is a bit of a hectic first lap. I'm going to go for that dive bomb. Did I take damage? I didn't take damage, luckily. But we're ahead of the hat up to P15. We're coming down this straight now, and look at Schumacher go. Is it even raining for the AIs? Because they're just driving like it's a normal bloody race. I'm struggling for grip. Look at this. I'm sliding everywhere.
Our gap to the car in front is 15.4 seconds.
And there's been a yellow flag behind us.
We've been informed of an incident which has resulted in lots of loose debris on the track. The
Safety car
is being deployed.
What happened there then? Let's have a look here. Was I at fault? Did I do anything? No, that's not my fault. That isn't my fault. Look, he's just turned into the wall. Oh, a few cars have been hit here. Has Zoe been hit? Oh, he has. Oh no, that's not good. Did Raikkonen get hit? He didn't, but that wasn't my fault. That was Mazepin misjudging the wall. So here we go. This safety car is probably the best thing that can happen to us, because we're on hards and a lot of this queue are on softs.
Thanks.
So there we go, green flag at the end of this lap. We need to try and get a good start on Verstappen. He's on soft, so he'll be pitting soon, and his tyre will probably be high. So it's possible.
Okay, clear.
There we go, I've got a good start on Verstappen. I'm nearly side by side, but that Red Bull is fast. I'm going to dive on the inside. Can I get up to overtake Norris? I can, up to P12. It's a good start from me. Good safety car start. Gained 3 positions, I think. Here comes McLaren, much faster than us, but it looks like he's going into the pits. A lot of people are going into the pits here.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
And we're up to P4, which is very good. Every car is on softs have come into pit. That might cause that might slow them down even more actually, because they have to double stack some of the cars. There we go. We're looking fine in P4. tyre wear is very good. And up ahead is 3 medium runners, so if their tyre wear starts going or they start fighting, we can catch up quite easily, hopefully.
Gasly, they have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Okay, we've just been told Gasly's going to go slow and he's up ahead of us, I believe. He's just in the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, so I don't think he's going to be that slow. But Ocon's chasing us now.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
DRS is now enabled. You took dive down the inside there because I didn't want to not brake in time and hit Ocon. He's fighting us. I want to catch the cars up ahead, so I don't want him to fight us really. And here comes Ocon this time. I'm going to let him pass because he's going to get DRS anyway. Don't really want to let Raikkonen pass, but it looks like he's going into the pits maybe. He is. Raikkonen's into the pits.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
We're going to get DRS ourselves in a minute, and we've got it on Ocon. Yeah, we're gaining. Dive bomb down the insides. And we re-overtake him, and now he's under pressure by Schumacher, so Schumacher could just help us out here. And Gasly has dropped the position, so maybe his problem is coming back a bit more now. And Gasly is up, and Stroll is up ahead, so we're up to P2 with potential going up to P1 when Tsunoda pits. So that's quite exciting, and they're fighting up ahead, so it's giving me more time to get away from them out of the DRS range. But I'm looking at, we're on lap 11 now. I'm looking at the tyre wear. It's not even that bad. The tyres are doing great. I might be able to go hards onto softs here. We'll have to see how much time I'm losing, but Tsunoda's coming into the pits. Here we go. We're going to be leading the Grand Prix for the first time ever in this series, up to P1. There we go. So we started last. We're now up to P1 by lap 12, which is very good. Here they both come. I'm letting them pass without fight. I just want to keep my own individual race going. Giovinazzi was slow around that bend, and I've got a better run on him. And off we go, P2. That was a pretty quick overtake, to be honest, from Hamilton. Didn't lose too much time. And it looks like Giovinazzi's pitting as well behind us, so he's going to be right behind us when we come out. Come on, quick stop, come on, we're on for a good race here. We can actually get some decent points here, come on. Brilliant stop, 1.9 seconds.
Complete, go now. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
And here we go, can we get ahead of Raikkonen and Gasly? We can, easily. So we're just behind Ocon now. In P11, and Zoe's 9th in the points. I think he's still got a pit, but he's still doing well.
Yu is coming in for his stop.
We're up to P7 now. I don't know if I can hold on to this or not, but we'll have to see. I'll try my best. I'm in a really good spot to get points here. I don't need to pit anymore. I'm P7. And I've done my pit stops. I feel like some of these people haven't. Going down the inside, brake late. You get the move done on Ocon. Pretty good move, that one. Now we're catching up to Stroll and Norris. Looks like Norris is holding Stroll up a bit. Now here comes Ocon. Easy overtake for him. Hadn't even reached the DRS zone and he'd overtaken us.
Okay, we've lost the position. That's us down a place.
So Stroll's gone into the pits. I'm up to P3 now, but I have Perez, Ricciardo and Bottas chasing us from behind, so I think we'll get points, but how many I don't know. And Tsunoda's just come into the pits and pitted on soft tyres, so we're going to overtake him, but he's going to be chasing us on fresh tyres as well. But can we just remember, I started the race in last and we're up to P2. It's been a really enjoyable race, but I don't think it's going to be as good as we think, because all them cars behind are a lot faster. But I'm going to fight for it, you know. We've got 4 laps left. This is where I am. I'm going to fight for it now. Usually I'll just let the Red Bull pass, but we're here now, so we've got to defend it. Here comes Perez. I can't really defend that, and Ricciardo and Tsunoda.
Try to stay with him. He might make a mistake. He can still regain the position.
We've just gone P2 straight down to P5. It's not over yet. There's 4 cars here all fighting. We've got back up to P4. Brake early, get a better line out. We've got DRS. One of them won't have DRS, is Perez. So here we go, we're attacking Perez, and Ricciardo's gone up to P2. Gonna dive down the inside. We've got the move done on Perez, back up to P3, but this is letting Bottas get in. This is going to be like this now for the whole end of the race, I think. That Bottas is now at the back of the train, and it looks like that Ferrari of Leclerc or Sainz will catch up soon as well. Perez again. And Tsunoda and probably Bottas. So I'm going to let them overtake here, I think, and get them on the second long straight when I have DRS. But here comes Bottas as well. Nearly crashed into the back of me then. Lando Norris is out of the session, so that's one less person to have to worry about. Tsunoda's got overtaken Perez on the softer tyres. I'm going to dive bomb down the inside of Perez again in the exact same place as last lap. We've held P4, but Tsunoda's up ahead now in P3.
Guan Yu is in the pits. Guan Yu.
That's right behind me. It's not looking good. It looks like all these positions I worked so hard for are slowly falling back down. I've got 2 laps to try and get it back really, but I'm not hopeful. But Bottas had a poor run out of there, and I'm going to have DRS on him. Nah, Bottas is gone, and it's Sainz who's catching up as well now. It's not good. I've worked so hard to get up there, now it's just all slowly falling down. Here we go on the long straight. Sainz and Perez coming, but I've been told caution. What's happened up here?
There's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. This is your final lap.
I've held the position up to, held P5 with 1 lap left. I'm just worried that last straight. I'm just going to save my ERS for that last straight where they could come back and get us. I'm just going to try and defend without using it now. I'm going to go defensive, which worked a treat, and now Sainz is after Perez.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Science is on the back of us again. I'm going to defend. Oof. Last lap nerves here. There we go, last straight. I've got 53% ERS saved. Just need a good run out here. Here we go. Come on. Come on, ERS on now. Let's go. Come on, come on. It's just a drag race to the end here. Perez and Sainz, are they gaining? I don't know. Oh no, no, they're coming. I'm going to go defensive. And I think we got it. I think we got P5.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
They both overtook me after the line. I don't know where we got. I got driver of the day. That's good. I mean, I did start last. And I've got a good high position there. First points of the season, and we didn't DNF. Oh, what a race! That early safety car really changed everything, really.
The safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly.
And Yuki Tsunoda got on the podium as well, so fair play to him.
That they came out of that situation in a good position.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight.
Look at that podium. That's an unusual podium, isn't it? So there we go. Where did we finish? P5 was it, or P6? I don't know in the end. And where did our teammate finish? We got P5. Look how close that was. 964 and Perez was 999.
After an excellent result, let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Alexander. They demonstrated a very delicate touch and close
Zoe
proximity
finished
to other
20th,
cars,
which wasn't
as well as
too
showing a lot of
good.
maturity and patience in difficult situations.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile,
Just look at the standings.
strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. It's been an absolutely
Look, we're now up to
weekend of
11th with
Formula
10
One
points,
action.
and then the constructors
I
we've
can't wait to see
overtaken
what's
Alpine
next.
for 7th place and Alfa Romeo. So finally got off the bottom of the board. Finally, take 4 races. Took a long time, and look at that, 22nd on the grid. It was that one stop I did which got me up there. Zoe did 3 stops. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like and subscribe for more content, and see you later.